Hello everyone! Welcome back to another 2v2 battle. This is going to be two Warriors of Chaos versus the Empire and Dwarves. Now, since the Beastmen are going to be out by the time that you see this, I think they will be, I wanted to release this multiplayer video of a kind of a bestial theme. This is going to be another episode of Kholek's Horde, and I have to pause it because this is a very small map. I don't enjoy small maps, but this is what our enemy chose. So we have Kholek, a Chaos Spawn, a unarmored Chaos Troll, two armored Chaos Trolls mixed in with this infantry, a Giant, two Warhounds with poison on the flanks, and then a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth and Dragon Ogres. That's going to be Kholek's Horde. My ally here brought Sigvald, a Exalted Hero, Chaos Sorcerer of Death, a front line of Chaos Marauders, a back line of Chaos Warriors, two Chaos Knights on the flank, and then a Hell Cannon. Our enemies brought a whole lot of skirmishing power. They have multiple gunners, crossbows, more gunners, halberdiers, a whole lot of long beards over there, including two hammers and Ungrim Iron Fist, a grudge thrower, two cannons, Hellstorm Rocket Battery, another great cannon, and two Imperial Knights. Now again, they picked this map, and I was really kind of shocked to see how much artillery they brought on such a small map. Maybe they didn't know the size of it, but that's a lot of long range, specifically artillery, on a very small map. Like I would have put, if you're going to choose a small map, put like Hell Blasters or something, because they are going to still be in range, I think, at this point, even though they're one of the shortest range. But anyway, so that is the army composition. I'm going to be sending our Chaos Warhounds up the through the forest back here. And we are just going to try and use these Chaos Marauders to soak up enemy fire, be it artillery or cannons, or, I'm sorry, crossbow bolts, guns. So I'm trying to keep all of our monstrous creatures behind these Chaos Marauders. Very cool battlefield though. This looks awesome. I really do like the look of this map. You have a Vortex spell being dropped from the Chaos Sorcerer of Death. It's not going to do much. Fate of Unit being dropped on some Halberdiers. The Hell Cannon trying to get some hits in. The Gunner line is trying to fall back at this point. I'm getting our Dragon Ogres and Dragon Ogre Shaggoth up to the flanks. So, just to let you know, just a quick thing. Everything in my army is armor piercing except for the Chaos Warhounds and the Chaos Spawn. Literally everything else is armor piercing. Just wanted to let you know. It's like these great swords, I'll take this fight. Although I didn't get a charge off. So I was too busy micromanaging other things. So right here, the line of Marauders has met the line of Halberdiers. And I am going to try and march most of our infantry around the right flank because I do not want to rush them right into a line of Halberdiers. Our Dragon Ogre Shaggoth is already in the back and getting shot up by the handgunners, but they are low armored, so crossbows would probably do better damage-wise. You have a Giant being sent over here to assist the Chaos, and then our Warhounds I bring out of the forest, and then I went to micromanage other things, and the enemy player saw them. I was hoping they wouldn't because I was trying to take out their artillery, but these are going to get intercepted by the Imperial Knights. While I was off over here doing other things. Yeah, this is a quick battle. Very quick and bloody. My Giant, I guess I gave a move order, so it's just kind of getting shot up by all of the doors over here. Meanwhile, we are still in the back of the Imperial Infantry, just trying to silence their guns and their artillery. We're mopping up their great swords with the Chaos Knights' assistance, and we're getting our trolls into there as well. And you can see there's already like another line being formed because we are already behind this line of Halberdiers. Trying to crush and destroy the morale of these handgunners with our fear and terror from our monstrous creatures. And now we're getting rear charges on the Halberdiers to try and break them up and get the Chaos Infantry free to move on. And it works! At this point, my Chaos Giant has been surrounded by Ungrim Iron Fist, a couple Longbeards, and is just getting shut up, so he's really not going to get to do too much at this point. My Chaos Warhounds are dead as well. Our Dragon Ogre Shaggoth is leading the charge into these crossbows. Quarrelers. Crossbows. And then Kholek Suneater is going to hold the center with the other heroes of Chaos against these Hammerers, Great Swords. Ungrim Iron Fist is going to be coming this way. We get some trolls into these handgunners, who are now trying to pick off the people who ran away, who broke and who came back. Meanwhile, over here, the Chaos Knights and the Imperial Knights are in a melee. I believe I sent some trolls to help them. And I'm going to send these Chaos Spawn to go after the gunners over here soon-ish. See, this battle gets really just chaotic. There is really no front line anymore. There are, like, ranged characters everywhere. People are coming back from routing. There goes our Chaos Spawn to try and get into the gunners. We also get into these great swords. These are not armor piercing, but they still do a lot of base damage, so they will do okay in this. Just a whole lot of stuff happening. I'm going to show this battle again in a more cinematic view after this, but I wanted to talk about the tactical view. So right here I'm pulling out Kholek because he was surrounded by hammers and he was starting to take a lot of damage. So I just wanted to let our trolls kind of soak up some of that damage because they have regeneration. And I've already pulled some trolls out, you can see here, and I'm letting them regenerate, which now they're back up to full. So I try my best when I'm playing with trolls to pull them out of combat if they don't break, because they normally just break because they're low leadership. Because I want them to constantly regenerate and not actually lose any models, which is why they're just kind of standing here right there. Our Chaos Spawn did manage to rout these tank gunners again, but they are taking a lot of damage from these crossbowmen over there. And you can see it's just a massive melee with monstrous creatures. The Chaos Forces on my ally that remain, and hammers and longbeards. I get our Dragon Ogre Shaggoth to pierce the lines to try and get into these handgunners that are back, and as well as this Grudge Thrower, because it's just continually firing their grudges at us. These armored trolls unarmored trolls broke and come back, but they are going to get shot up by these handgunners, which are now all the way over here. The Hell Cannon is still firing though. Hasn't been attacked. Right here I send Kholek because I'm tired of the Empire still coming back from routing, so I want to try and break the leader. So I'm sending Kholek and these armored trolls to try and shut down their Imperial Lord. So that's what they're doing now. Kholek does like 520 damage, most of which is armor piercing, so they're going to do a lot to this Imperial Lord. If they hit. That's the problem, I guess. They need to hit first. You can see a solid chunk of life just being taken out. Meanwhile, the Exalted Hero is taking a lot of damage from hammers. Like, this is a lot for them to fight. The Hell Cannon getting some nice shots on these hammers and longbeards, though. We get the Imperial Lord to rout, which is what we want. Either that or death. Preferably death. I believe he dies. He dies. Goodbye, Imperial Lord. Over here, my Chaos Spawn, I sent them after those crossbows that were firing at them, and they did manage to get some more kills, but they did get focused down by the other crossbows in the area. So now they are dead. And you can see when the Imperial Lord is killed, a lot of the units begin to rout, and some of them even shatter, which is exactly what we wanted. The dwarves, though, are still hanging on. We have Ungrim and some Longbeards fighting against the Exalted Hero and this Chaos Sorcerer. Sigvald is also still alive over here. So yeah, Sigvald is still doing pretty good. Meanwhile, we're going to send some more units over here to break this clump of infantry that refuses to shatter. So here goes some more Dragon Ogres, and Trolls are going to be backing them up as well. Again, all of these units over here are armor piercing, so the dwarves are really going to have a bad day with this. They rely on their armor to keep them in the fight. And right now, my Dragon Ogre Shaggoth and Kholek are just kind of out on the fringes of the battle now, trying to wrap up these Grudge Throwers. These Longbeards are going to give them a charge here. Oh my god, just fly. Fly, little Longbeards, fly. Trying to rout this Thunderer as well. We do still have Longbeards, hammers, more hammers in the back, but they are almost dead. This Exalted Hero does get to rout, but man, did he take a lot of damage from hammers, Longbeards, and Ungrim Iron Fist. Holy crap, he tanked a lot. Now Sigvald is over here, dueling Ungrim, as he's also being walked over by Kholek. And everything else in their army at this point has now shattered, so it is just their leader trying to hold on to the very end. And Kholek just disrespecting Ungrim by walking over him multiple times. And we are going to net a victory here. That was a very quick, very bloody battle. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let me end this replay. We're going to take a look at the kill counts, and then if you want to watch a cinematic view of that battle, I'm going to put that at the end of this video. So let's look at the kills. 83 on Kholek are Chaos Warhounds. I sent them in. I thought they were going to get a good charge against the artillery, and then I went to micromanage my right flank, came back, and the Hounds were intercepted by the Imperial Knights. Because I saw the Knights riding to the right flank, so I thought that maybe my enemy, sent them on a move order and was going to forget about them for a few moments, so I thought I had time, but no, they were really on point with bringing those Knights back in, stopping my Warhounds, so they did basically nothing. The unarmored trolls here only got 18 kills because they went in with the Giants against most of the Dwarven forces, and they got crushed, although they did get some XP, though, so they did some damage, I guess. The two armored trolls I was pretty proud of. They did work. This one netted a lot of experience and didn't even lose a model due to its regeneration. 99 kills in the Chaos Spawn before they succumbed to all of the crossbow bolts. 19 on the Chaos Giant, which is basically a waste of 1,600 gold. 116 on the Dragon Ogres and 123 on the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. I'm mostly happy with most of that stuff. My ally here, Sigvald, getting 74 kills. That's a lot. Exalted Hero, 57. The Marauders did, I think, pretty well, considering they were taking so much fire. The Chaos Warriors, this one did exceptionally well. These ones, I'm not sure what shut them down. Maybe it was, there was a lot of guns on the field, so I'm assuming they were just getting shot up, and they are, if they don't block the missile, which they have a high block chance, then they're going to be taking a lot of damage, because they also rely on their armor to kind of keep them up. So these three kind of got shut down a little bit, but this one did exceptionally well. The Knights, these did really well. And 19 kills, I think, is still pretty good because they were fighting against Imperial Knights. And then 186 on this Hell Cannon, who was left alone for most of the battle until the very end when a handgunner went up and started shooting them. But they netted so many kills. For enemies here, Ungrim got 9 kills. The Longbeards got a decent amount of kills. Hammerers, a decent amount. It's going to be a lower kill count for them because, I mean, my army is monstrous creatures, so there's not much to them. And so we really only have one group that has a lot of infantry. So I think overall, I think these all did pretty well. And for the Empire, 25 kills in the Lord, tons of kills in the Halberdiers. They held that line pretty well against the Marauders, so good for them. The Greatswords kind of got shut down by the monstrous creatures there. The Handgunners also got shut down pretty quickly. The Imperial Knights did, I think, really well, especially since they're so cheap. Well, relatively cheap for Knights. Great Cannon, 19 kills. If that was kills on my monstrous creatures, then that's pretty good. I'm not sure if it was, though. And then the crossbows, I think, did pretty well. And 11 kills in the Hellstorm Rocket Battery. That's, that's something. That's something. So good games to my opponents and my ally. And now I'm going to just show that same battle just as a more cinematic view. Because I like looking at monstrous creatures just destroy people. It's a fun time. Again, this is just a cool looking map. Charge. Oh, those poor Marauders routed like immediately, but they got shut up a lot though. Sigvald, you beautiful creature. Just two dragon ogres, you know, hanging out. Having a fun time. Very fun time. Kholek don't care. Now, I believe in sustained combat, the Chaos Knights should win this. In like a one-on-one fight, anyway. Obviously, this is not that, though. Kholek and Sigvald fighting back to back. Well, back to tail. Not many people use Sigvald. I enjoyed seeing him on the field because you just never see him. They look so cool. The dragon ogres look just so cool. Spell from Kholek there. Bodies just raining from the sky. That was pretty cool. A lot of dead bodies out there. Hammers and Longbeards trying to, oh god, just get puked on. Trying to hold back those trolls. Woo! That cannon though. I think most of the other fighting at this point has been wrapped up. Fight bravely, knights! Or run. Either or. This is when that Exalted Hero is going to start taking a lot of damage here. I think the Chaos Sorcerer routes at this point. Ooh. Yeah, yeah! Those raining bodies are beautiful. Sigvald 1-on-1 against Ungrim. I kind of wish most of the fighting happened in the light side of the map, though, because it is kind of dark over there. Kholek's coming for you, Ungrim. Woo.
Kill the Southerners.
Man, just running over everybody. Kholek is so cool. What's really weird, though, is that he looks like he's a very heavily armored unit, but he only has 30 armor. So this is where, like, looks a little deceiving. It looks like he would have an armor of, you know, at least 80. But no, he's just 30. And then, with all the forces routed, the Slayer King falls to his death. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the little cinematic battle there. When there's some monstrous creatures on the field, I need to see the carnage up close. I will see you all next time, which will probably be a Beastman multiplayer. By the time of this recording, the Beastman isn't out for me. It is out for some other people, but I've not got my hands on it yet. So we'll see. I'll try to get the Beastman content out as soon as I can. Try and get multiplayer videos out and the campaign as soon as I can. I don't know if I'm going to do the Eye for an Eye, the little mini campaign. I don't usually enjoy their mini campaigns, but I don't know, maybe I will. The thing is, like, so many other people are going to be covering it. I don't know. Put your comments below on what you would like to see, and I will try my best. Take care, everybody. Have a good day.